We're here visiting with Representative Jeannie McDaniel today about House Bill 2582. And Representative McDaniel, could you tell us a little bit about the bill?
Sure, I'd be glad to. First of all, I'm excited about it. I was asked to carry this by the health department, but what really excites me is I lost my father this year and went through 2 months of hospice, and during that time I got to walk in the shoes that many Oklahomans do, and that is having one of your loved ones cared for people who are not in your family but come from outside to help in the home or in the nursing home. And so to carry this bill, and what it would do is it would allow the industries that work in this aging population and our frail and really vulnerable population, is my opinion, to fingerprint for background checks. And now we do a name check. We do background checks for employment. The fingerprinting would be more thorough. It would allow us to check throughout the state, throughout the United States. And I think it really adds integrity to the workers in this program. I might add is this $2.7 million grant that we've received from the federal government to set up this fingerprinting process is good, because any place you work in the industry, you only have to be fingerprinted one time. So if you go to work for another agency and there's a lot of turnover in these occupations, that fingerprint system will follow you where you go. So I'm thinking in the long run it will ultimately save the employer and the employee money.
And what message would you have for AARP members across the state about this issue?
I'm thinking this is something I would want as a security net underneath the employees that might be coming into my home to work with a loved one, or if I would ever apply for a job, I would want a thorough background check of my record before I'd be allowed to deal with their relatives, their spouse, or perhaps even themselves. I mean, all of us are at an age now where we have cancer, we have chronic diseases. We're getting to the point where we need people to come in and help us. This is just to assure that we're sending the best people possible in to be your aid.
Representative McDaniel, thank you for visiting with us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for asking.